If elegance is not in your vocabulary by the end of this episode, I truly feel bad for you, bro. I truly feel bad for you because the amount of times I heard elegance and the situations that they were in were fucking hilarious, bro. This anime is a joy. I've said that the last few episodes, right? Like, this anime really makes you feel good at the beginning and while you're leaving, bro. It's a gourmet meal. There was a moment in this episode that definitely pulled some strings, bro. Like, you don't make Anya cry. The best character in the anime, you don't make her cry, bro. And Lloyd was not having that shit. Lloyd was about to unleash all sorts of hell, unknowingly too, right? Because you gotta think, he's a spy. He's done this countless times, right? Like over and over and over and over and over again. Lloyd has done this, but it's just something about Anya. It's not that they low-key share a similar backstory, you know, orphanated and all that shit. That's not the case. It is, but like, you know, that's how you form familial bonds. But before we get into any more of that, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy xDomoSenpaix, and we are here with episode 4 of Spy Family. If you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you go down below, hit the link in the description, or the red subscribe button. Either one to help me towards that cause of reaching my goal, which is to become a full-time content creator. Now, today's episode was all about getting into Eden College. All about getting into Eden College. And everything that happened was literally a ploy by the school for them not to make it. The exam started as soon as they walked through the door, bro. As soon as they walked through the gate, it was an exam. And you know who was having the most fun out of this whole fucking situation? Who else but Anya? She is literally watching her parents go through all of their steps that they usually go through when they're doing their jobs, right? Her being a fan of spies and shit, she's just sitting there eating all this shit up like motherfucker breakfast, bro. Like eating this shit up. I will say though, meeting Henry Henderson was fucking hilarious. This is why I was saying, like, elegance. If elegance was not in your vocabulary by the end of the episode, bro, or elegant, either one, like, you definitely weren't paying attention, because every time he touched the screen, bro, it was always elegance. It was so fucking hilarious. And that was probably like peak joy of this shit. Like watching him, you know, that's a trope that exists throughout all anime, right? You have somebody always who is just watching the MC or like the group of MCs, and they're always like having this inner dialogue about how fucking sick and awesome and all this shit that they are, and they're like fanboying over this shit. But from rescuing the little tubby boy in the fucking sewer, Henry was like, there's no way, right? They're not elegant. Look, they're about to get dirty. Dismiss them. And then boom, change the clothes, bro. Change the clothes. That's how you know they fucking spies and shit. Who just brings like 7 million pairs of clothes just to change into and be prepared at all times? I barely want to go outside because I don't want to get my shit dirty in the first place. But that's neither here nor there. We won't talk about that, even though we just did. So make sure y'all wipe that from your minds.
A few moments later.
Every time a crazy situation popped off, Anya had some stupid shit to say. She called the original founder of the fucking college bald. Shout out Lakari. But like, called him bald. I'm like, come on, yo, it ain't that serious. And then when the real disaster strikes, right? Because even Henry wasn't like informed on this shit. Everybody's like, oh, what the fuck, bro? What's going on? What's all this shit? It was a stampede. And that little bit of animation cost more than what majority of these fucking small time studios can put together in 12 seasons. That shit just looked expensive. I'm talking about the cinematic slowdown, the smoke, all of that shit, right? It was really, really dope. And she had to immediately be like, oh, hell no, you know, that was something that they taught us in yoga. Bro, I'm pretty sure at some point, the truth is just gonna come out, right? The truth is just gonna come out about who they both are to each other. I feel like at that point, they're gonna be very accepting of each other, and that shit's gonna be tight. The real like interview of them being in the room with the house masters, it low-key pissed me off, because the fat one in the middle was talking all that shit because he had just got divorced, his wife left him and took the kids. You can't be this way towards everybody who comes through. He had the nerve to talk shit to Anya, right? Everything was going smooth, right? They dipping and dodging these questions, right? Answering them perfectly and shit as scripted. He had the nerve to ask Anya, so who do you prefer more, your old mommy or your new mommy? And Anya has PTSD, bro. She has trauma from that shit, bro. You seen the tears? Those were real tears. Those weren't like, oh, we're gonna go over this, we're gonna rehearse this, we're gonna practice these. No, Anya was really hurt because she was remembering her mom. Granted, I don't know anything about that. You could just tell that it like hurt really bad. Yor was about to snap, right? She was maintaining her calm, but Lloyd was sitting there like, you know, calm for a second, and then he struck that last nerve, bro. And you see how quick he was going over the table? That shit was sick. I too would have punched the shit out of his ass. And he conveniently found a fucking mosquito. That shit was tight. And to shed even more light on Henry Henderson, even though Lloyd did not punch the fat one's lights out, Henry definitely finished the job, bro. He punched the shit out of him, bro. And he said, oh, that was very elegant of me, bro. That was so tight. Granted, they thought at that point that they completely failed, but I'm pretty sure Henry is gonna put in a good word for them, bro. Henry sees the flaw in the system. That shit's gonna be tight. I don't know what's gonna happen next episode. Apparently, we're gonna get drunk Yor, and apparently, like, that's some wild shit, but I'm hella looking forward to that episode. Something I do want to mention is Anya fucking talked to the cow, right? That was something that surprised me. I'm like, bro, Anya's talking to animals? What the fuck? But that might either be like, you know, her childlike tendencies that make the cows happy, or maybe it's like something to do with her Esper ability. But anyway, let me know if you guys are looking forward to the next episode. Let me know if this episode either exceeded your expectations or made you, you know what I'm saying, like not like it. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. We are trying to build a very welcoming community over on this side of the spectrum. We just be vibing and shit anyway. If you're a fan of anime in general, manga, any of that. I used to be like, yo, this is xDomoSenpaix, home of everything anime and gaming, but I definitely don't really post gaming shit on this channel anyway. It just doesn't happen. But with that being said, it's your boy xDomoSenpaix, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I don't know why I said episode. I'll see you guys in the next video.